simpler way of saying it. Slash is a rock legend. Selling more than 100 million albums around the world, he's won a Grammy Award and been nominated 7 times. He's been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and Time magazine voted him the second best electric guitar player of all time, second only to Jimi Hendrix. Slash's riffs with Guns N' Roses are immortal and help cement songs like Sweet Child of Mine and Welcome to the Jungle into music history for all time. Welcome to the jungle! He's had massive success with Slash's Snake Pit and Velvet Revolver before going solo in 2010 and debuting at number 3 on the ARIA charts. That's not all though, he's a best-selling author and last year released his debut film through his production company, Slasher Films. And he did all of that in a goddamn top hat. Please welcome Slash! You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
This is the second time in recent memory where a guest has come to the desk and there's been a water spill. Yep. So are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
You're very expensive. We don't want you to be stepping somewhere and catch a spill.
A couple hours of therapy.
We're just trying to make something exciting because last time you were here we had 2 lovely ladies waiting for you backstage, and I apologise in advance that we couldn't make it happen again tonight. I don't know if you remember last time you were here.
I do remember, yeah.
For those who need their memories.
They were great. I still have the package that they gave me with the DVDs in it and all the T-shirts.
Have you watched? Did you enjoy?
Yeah, well, I'd already seen some of it, so I had to watch all the rest of it.
Slash, I'm going to put you on the spot right now. Could you give me your best look at me? Look at me.
No. Slash, congratulations on the new album.
Oh, thank
well
you.
done. Can you tell us how you managed to come up with so many new angles so often?
Well, I mean, really, I write during the tour, which is a year. So you just compile ideas and then you pick out the best ones. And hopefully you can come up with enough ideas to get started on a record after a year. You know? That's basically it.
It's crazy. When we talk about new angles, I love, we were looking on YouTube today, the number of people that try and do your stuff, especially the Sweet Child O' Mine riff, and the number that some of them just are awful and some, you know, give it a fair crack. I think we've got a little compilation here of them having a go.
I've never.
Does that make you
I've never
proud
been
of
on
you?
YouTube to see that. So.
I mean, it's interesting. Can you remind us again how you came up with that riff? Because I remember you saying that you didn't plan to even.
Well, I was just
use
making, you know, you mess around and you stumble on a melody and you start to flesh it out. And just one of those things like, oh, this is cool, you know. And then I was hanging out with the band at the time, and they started playing along to it, and it just turned into a thing, you know.
What's it like when you play music to the band for the first time? When you've written something or you've come up with something?
It's exciting if it's a cool idea, and then the band jumps on it, and you know, you start to see it turn into something, and it clicks. It's pretty cool.
Do they ever actually say, "Nah, don't like that"?
I never thought about it.
Because you should be nervous.
Yeah, memory serves. Yeah, it's a good feeling. Yeah.
And speaking, well, we weren't speaking, but Guns N' Roses. I'm not going to ask if you and Axl will ever get back together and do that. I'm sure you're tired of that question, but Carrie wants to know. So I will ask on her behalf. Is there any chance you guys will get back together?
You ask on her behalf. You just threw her under the bus, right?
Yeah.
I do want to know though.
It's
So.
been 18 years, you know. I'm just like, there's nothing in the works. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So try and not make such a negative out of it.
Yeah.
How does it feel being a frontman now?
I don't sing. I just play guitar.
But you're it's like your name on the front. Look, it's Slash. That's you.
Yeah, it's really more of a band, though. I mean, when I first started out as a sort of solo thing, you know, I put a band together to go out and support the first solo record that I did. And that band turned out to be an amazing bunch of guys. And so it's evolved into more of a band thing, but we still call it the Slash, you know, featuring, blah, blah. Because that's how it started, and also I'm sort of the captain of the ship, so I sort of run it. But Myles is really the front guy, because he does all the singing, you know, and I hide behind the hat and I just play guitar.
But do you struggle not getting too excited? Because I know you've got, is it a pacemaker or some kind of thing that means you can't like fully go all out?
No, that was that was a long time ago. But I had it adjusted. It's
gone up to 11.
Well, no, because what happened was when I first got it, it was sort of a safety net because I was a little my extracurricular activities were, anyway. So,
Big hello to Kath and Kim if you're watching.
so the first gig that I did after having it implanted, it went off a few times. It was actually playing with Michael Jackson.
And what happens when it goes
So
off?
you get too
It's like
excited.
having a defibrillator from the inside.
Wow.
And
it stops your heart?
No, it resets it, basically.
Oh, should we not be playing that shark eating another shark footage? We should be careful.
So
now
I went and I had it adjusted because my heartbeat goes up when I perform, and I didn't think about that at the
Well,
time.
a lot of people have the same when you are in town. So we can say that World on Fire, the new album by Slash, featuring Myles Kennedy and the Conspirators, is out now. Thank you, Slash, for coming in. We appreciate it.
Barnaby, we have Slash from Guns N' Roses coming up later. I imagine you were a big Gunners fan back in the day.
Yeah, well, I was. When I used to work at the Wicklow Hotel, Welcome to the Jungle was continually on the going over the jukebox, and that's how we bounced around picking up the glasses and cleaning ashtrays and tossing people out.
We'll be sure to touch his top hat on your behalf.
Yeah. So I hope he turns up with his top hat on and gives you a good riff on his... is he still playing?
Oh, yes.
Oh, he's still playing.
Good stuff. Oh, well, it'll be worthwhile. I'm amazed he's still alive, so he's doing well.
We'll be sure to put that to him as well, Barnaby.
He lives a healthy lifestyle, I'll give him that much.
That is true. Well, thanks,
Yeah.
Barnaby. We appreciate the time.
Good on him. Thanks for that, fellas.
Thanks a lot.
Get there. All right, you ready? Let's do this. Come on. Come on. Where's the crank button? That's the